Go.
I'm Record Sports Editor Bob Highfill, and this is the first installment of a brand new feature at recordnet.com. It's going to be a look at area sports. So here we are, one of the final weeks of August, and we're getting set for high school sports. And of course, that means high school football. And this Friday on August 24th, a slew of games to get you started in what is called Zero Week. But really, it's week one in the football season. We have 23 area teams that'll be playing Friday and Saturday, so let's kick it off. Katie Combs and I earlier today, and we're filming this on Tuesday, we're out at Lincoln High School's practice for their football team, and they're really excited, and for good reason at Lincoln High School. This could be one of the most talented teams the Trojans have had in quite some time, and that's saying a lot because Lincoln has a great tradition of excellence with its football program. But fourth-year head coach Brian Gray real excited about two players in particular. They're both seniors. They're both getting lots of national attention. Quarterback Zach Greenlee and running back Justin Davis. Zach Greenlee last year threw for 2,340 yards with 22 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. He's 6'2", 190 pounds. Zach Greenlee has had a lot of interest of late as he participated in the ESPN Elite 11 quarterback competition, going up against some of the top high school incoming senior quarterbacks in the country. In that competition, he finished 4th overall. You said that experience changed your life. In what ways?
Just seeing, what they do and learning to, quiet your mind and tell your mind that you could do it, because a lot of, people, until you're pushed that far, you don't realize that, it's just your mind telling you, but your body could actually do it. So you got to quiet the mind and just get the task done.
Justin Davis last season rushed for 2,380 yards with 36 touchdowns, almost 8.7 yards per carry. He is a game breaker. Your relationship with Zach Greenlee, you guys are pretty much been close friends for a long time. How has that kind of developed? How does that help you guys on the football field?
Well, it definitely means a lot because the quarterback, running back relationship has to be very tight because we always have to work off of each other. And yeah, it's nice having, since he has all the scouts on him too and I have scouts on me, it's just nice just talking about it. It's really, really cool to have someone to talk about it.
As far as the rest of the Trojans, there are some question marks. They lost a lot of bulk and firepower and experience on the offensive and defensive line. 2 sophomores on that offensive line. So if that group can mature, grow together, get a little bit nastier as the season progresses, this could be a big year for Lincoln. You have Pleasant Grove coming up, St. Mary's. It's a really tough pre-league schedule, and this has been kind of building to this point as you build the program to schedule tough in the pre-league portion of the season.
That's been the philosophy. The goal is to play people in the preseason so we can find out who we are and what we're about, and then give our kids a true litmus test of what it's going to look like to be a section champion.
Well, Lincoln Elk Grove is not the only game this weekend. Other campuses have a lot to be excited about coming up on Friday. Obviously, St. Mary's, a team to be reckoned with every year in the Tri-City Athletic League. They figure to have another great team this season under head coach Tony Franks. And the Rams open at home against East Union. Other games to watch, kind of an intersectional rivalry, or not a rivalry per se, but involving a couple teams kind of in the South County. Tracy plays at Sierra. That should be an interesting game. Tracy is building a new football stadium, so they'll have their games off campus, but they should have an exciting season. Bear Creek should be an interesting team this season under head coach Reggie Camp. Coach Camp has done a really nice job of building that program, and we'll see if they're ready to take the next step and contend in the SJAA. Bear Creek will be on the road to start the season. They'll be at Tokay, and Coach Lewis Franklin pretty excited about the group he has coming back last season. The Tigers had a rough go of it last year with only 2 victories. They have a lot of players back from that season. And the one thing you could see last season with the Tokay Tigers was that was a hungry group. They played really hard. If they have that kind of firepower with a little experience, a little maturity, and some better play, it could be a good season at Tokay. Stagg at Chavez is another interesting game to look for. Coach Don Norton with Stagg, John Ward at Chavez. That should be an interesting game. Now, it's a road game for Stagg, but it will be played at Stagg High School because Chavez's football field is undergoing renovations. Ripon plays at Bret Hart. Look out for the Ripon Indians this season in the Trans Valley League. They may contend with Escalon and Hillmar for the TVL title. A lot of experience back for Chris Johnson at Ripon. And then finally, I have to talk about Escalon. We love Escalon. Mark Lorero in his 23rd season. Always a great program. They have a lot of big, important players to replace, but Coach Lorero is excited about the guys he has in there, and the Cougars will get started at Los Banos. So that's kind of a rundown on what's going on this weekend to kick off high school football season. Thanks for watching. Continue to come back to the Record for all of your prep coverage, recordnet.com.